If you become conscious enough, your couch can start to look like this. How is this possible? Well, under the materialist paradigm, it is impossible, excused away as mental illness. But once you realize reality is only mind, consciousness, then it becomes possible. This is the difference between materialism and idealism. The difference is not merely theoretical. The difference has practical consequences for what things are. Under materialism, a couch is strictly just a couch. It can't be anything else. But under idealism, a couch becomes whatever you imagine it to be, because there is no such thing as an objective couch. But that's just your imagination. Well, yeah. But what you're missing is that a plain old objective couch is also just your imagination. If you take 10 grams of mushrooms, you will see your couch grow teeth and even weirder things. Why does it work this way? Because everything is imagination. This is what scientists are missing. They don't understand that objective reality isn't a thing. Objective reality is imaginary. This is what I mean when I say that scientists have no creativity, no imagination. It takes serious imagination to see a toothy couch. If you don't have the imagination, you won't see it. Scientists are literally not imaginative enough. But then they mistake their lack of imagination as the limited physical world. But you are just rationalizing your mental illness. No, I do not have any mental illness. My mind is rock solid. I wish my mind was less solid. It would make spiritual work easier. Ironically, I suffer from not having mental illness. Unlike normies, I want my mind to be more fluid. Of course, there are serious downsides if that goes too far. So I am under no illusions about that. If you were conscious enough, you could have an intelligent philosophical conversation with your couch. That's not a bug, that's a feature. That's what makes reality so freaking cool. It's a shame that people are too closed-minded to appreciate it. Don't you see? It took a lot of imagination just to write this post, which is why it was written by me and not a scientist. A scientist does not have an advanced enough mind to write this post. A scientist does not have the creativity nor balls to write a post like this because his colleagues would cancel his career. Luckily, I avoided placing myself in such a compromising position, which is why I can talk shit about science. I could not say these things as a respectable member of the scientific community because I would be excommunicated. And then how would I gain any social influence to be listened to? Key insights. Your mind can operate outside the framework of science. Your mind is not limited by science unless you place those limits on yourself. Every limit of the mind is imagined by the mind. Science is an imaginary set of limits that scientists insist on settling themselves with. But nothing about mind requires you to join their conformist movement. Science is a game where a group of children lock themselves into prison cages and then all tactically agree to scream at each other. Oh my God, don't go outside the cage or you'll lose your mind. If any one of them dares to explore beyond the cage, what lies beyond the cage of science? Toothy couches and such.